Dear friends, with each passing year, we grow wiser and our lives become richer with invaluable experience. And this is a wonderful time to truly, with love, take care of ourselves. Today, we're going to talk about how to make each of your days even more comfortable and joyful. We'll turn our attention to those corners of our bodies that we might sometimes overlook, but which are so vital for our well-being and confidence. You'll be surprised how simple and pleasant it is to bring yourself more ease and freshness. Stay with us until the very end to discover these straightforward yet incredibly important secrets. Our feet are true workers, our faithful helpers, carrying us through life's journey every single day. Just think about it. From the moment we wake up until we rest at night, they support our entire body weight, help us balance, and allow us to move freely. They are our foundation, our pillar that grants us independence. But how often do we give them the tender care they truly deserve beyond a quick rinse in the shower? As we gracefully navigate the years, our bodies undergo natural changes, and our feet are no exception. You might notice that your circulation isn't quite as active as it once was, and the skin might become a little thinner and drier, losing some of its former suppleness. This dryness can sometimes lead to tiny cracks, which, though seemingly minor, can become open doors for unwelcome bacteria or fungi. Our immune system, while still strong, might not be as quick to fend off every little invader. These natural changes make our feet a bit more sensitive, gently highlighting why consistent, tender care becomes so important. For those who live with conditions like diabetes, where sensation might be reduced, or peripheral artery disease affecting circulation, caring for your feet takes on even greater significance. A tiny, unnoticed blister could, unfortunately, turn into a more serious issue. But please, don't let this worry you. Instead, let it gently encourage you to embrace a more mindful and caring approach to your feet. After all, it's so vital for your comfort, your mobility, and that wonderful sense of independence we all cherish.
Let's consider some common uninvited companions that, with a little attention, can be easily kept at bay. Fungal infections like athlete's foot often find a cozy home in the warm, moist spaces between our toes. What might start as a mild itch could, if ignored, lead to more significant discomfort or even a bacterial infection. Dry skin, too, is more than just a cosmetic concern. When the skin on our heels becomes very dry, it can crack, sometimes quite painfully, and these small openings can also invite trouble. Remember George, a spry 75-year-old retired teacher? He spent years on his feet. When he noticed dryness and itching, he initially dismissed it, but that small oversight led to a painful crack that needed a doctor's attention. George's story gently reminds us that small acts of care can prevent bigger inconveniences. So what does proactive foot care look like? It's simpler than you might think, and it can easily become a comforting part of your daily rhythm. First, a daily gentle inspection. Think of it as a brief, loving check-in with your feet. Take a moment each morning or evening in good light to look closely at your feet. Notice any redness, swelling, unusual dryness, or any small cracks or calluses. Don't forget to peek between your toes. If reaching is a challenge, a mirror can be a wonderful helper, or perhaps a kind family member or caregiver can assist. Catching little changes early can prevent them from becoming larger concerns. Next, thorough and gentle cleaning. This isn't just a quick splash. Use warm, not hot, water and a mild, gentle soap. Think of a fragrance-free soap designed to be kind to your skin. With a soft washcloth or your hands, gently cleanse all areas of your feet, paying attention to the spaces between your toes and around your nails. Rinse thoroughly to ensure no soap residue is left behind, as it can sometimes cause irritation. If bending is difficult, a long-handled brush can be a useful tool. Then comes the crucial step, complete drying. Moisture loves to linger, especially between the toes, creating an inviting environment for fungi. So, after washing, gently pat your feet completely dry with a clean, soft towel. Be meticulous about drying between each toe. If you find it hard to reach, a long-handled towel or even a hairdryer on a cool, low setting held at a safe distance can assist. Strive to always ensure your feet remain dry. After drying, a touch of moisturizing can work wonders. Apply a fragrance-free, non-greasy moisturizer to the tops and soles of your feet. Look for ingredients like urea, glycerin, or hyaluronic acid, which are excellent at helping your skin retain moisture. However, and this is important, avoid applying moisturizer between your toes, as this can trap moisture. Your doctor or pharmacist can offer excellent recommendations if you're unsure which product is best for you. Thoughtful footwear and sock choices also play a significant role. Choose shoes that fit well, offer good support, and allow your feet to breathe. Avoid anything too tight that might cause rubbing or pressure. Rotating your shoes daily gives them a chance to air out. For socks, opt for those made of natural fibers like cotton or bamboo, or breathable synthetic blends that wick away moisture. Change your socks daily or more often if your feet tend to sweat. And finally, gentle nail care. Trim your toenails straight across to help prevent ingrown nails. Use clean, sanitized clippers and avoid cutting too close to the skin. If you find nail trimming difficult, or if your nails appear thickened, discolored, or brittle, which could be a sign of a fungal infection, please consider consulting a podiatrist, a foot care specialist. Regular professional checkups can help address concerns like corns, calluses, or any structural issues that might affect your mobility. Caring for your feet is truly about preserving your ability to live an active, independent life. Neglecting them can lead to discomfort, pain, and even limit your activities. But with a consistent, gentle foot care routine, you strengthen the very foundation of your daily life. It's a small investment of your time, perhaps less than 10 minutes a day, that brings immense returns in comfort, health, and confidence. Your feet carry you through life, and they truly deserve your respect, attention, and intention. By prioritizing their care, you're building a stronger, more stable foundation for everything you do.
Now, let's gently turn our attention to another area that often goes unnoticed: the groin. This sensitive region, sometimes overlooked due to a sense of privacy or embarrassment, truly benefits from daily care, especially as we gain more experience in life. The groin's natural warmth and moisture, combined with skin folds and sometimes reduced mobility, can create a cozy environment for irritation or even minor infections. Ignoring this area can subtly affect your comfort and confidence. But with proper care, you can maintain your dignity and well-being. Why is the groin particularly vulnerable? Its anatomy naturally creates skin folds, and the warmth and moisture from perspiration can encourage bacteria, yeast, and fungi to thrive. As we grow older, several factors can amplify these considerations. Reduced mobility or flexibility can make it a little harder to clean and dry the area thoroughly, leading to trapped moisture. Our skin also changes, becoming a little thinner and sometimes creating deeper folds where moisture can gather. Even occasional slight urinary leakage, which can be common, introduces additional moisture that might compromise the skin's protective barrier. For those with conditions like diabetes or obesity, where skin folds might be more pronounced, the risk of minor irritations can increase. Even clothing choices can play a role. Tight garments or certain absorbent products can trap heat and moisture, contributing to discomfort. One common issue that can arise is intertrigo, a skin irritation caused by skin-on-skin friction in moist areas, leading to redness and inflammation. If left unaddressed, it can progress to more uncomfortable conditions. Fungal infections like jock itch or yeast overgrowth can also be quite prevalent, causing itching, burning, or a persistent rash. In more significant cases, these can lead to painful areas that make even simple activities uncomfortable. The signs of neglecting groin hygiene often begin subtly: a faint, unusual smell,
a slight redness or mild discomfort that's easy to dismiss. However, these are gentle nudges, and ignoring them can lead to more significant problems. A small patch of irritation could unfortunately develop into a persistent rash or a tender area that requires dedicated treatment. For individuals with compromised immune systems or circulation, infections in this area could even subtly spread to broader health considerations. Consider Margaret, an 82-year-old who cherished her independence. She noticed a persistent odor in her groin area, which she initially felt too embarrassed to mention. Over time, it worsened, accompanied by itching. When she finally spoke with a nurse, she discovered it was a mild fungal irritation due to trapped moisture. With a simple, gentle cleaning routine, thorough drying, and a protective cream, Margaret's symptoms resolved, and she happily shared how much better she felt, how it restored her energy and mood. Margaret's story gently reminds us that addressing these concerns can truly enhance our well-being. So, how can we proactively care for this sensitive area? It's about a consistent, gentle approach.
Daily cleaning is paramount. Whether you shower or opt for a sponge bath, making cleaning the groin a non-negotiable part of your routine. Use warm, not hot water and a mild, unscented soap to avoid any irritation to the delicate skin. Harsh soaps or scented products can sometimes disrupt the skin's natural balance. Gently cleanse all areas, including skin folds and creases, using your hands or a soft washcloth. Remember, gentle is key. Avoid scrubbing, as this can damage sensitive skin. Rinse thoroughly to ensure no soap residue remains. Thorough drying is just as important. Trapped moisture in skin folds is a primary culprit for irritation and discomfort. Use a clean, soft towel to gently pat the groin area completely dry, paying special attention to any areas where skin touches skin. If mobility is limited, sitting on a chair or using a hand mirror can help you see and reach all areas. A hairdryer on a cool setting held at a safe distance can also be a helpful tool if towel drying is challenging. The goal is to never leave the area damp. Moisture management can be further supported by applying a small amount of cornstarch-based powder or a zinc-based barrier cream if moisture persists despite thorough drying. These products create a protective layer that helps reduce friction and absorb excess moisture. It's best to avoid talc-based powders and heavily scented products, as they can sometimes irritate sensitive skin. Your doctor or pharmacist can guide you towards suitable product recommendations. Breathable clothing is another gentle ally. Choose loose-fitting, breathable underwear made of natural fibers like cotton or moisture-wicking synthetic blends. These fabrics allow air circulation and prevent heat and sweat from becoming trapped. Avoid tight clothing or synthetic fabrics like polyester that can exacerbate heat and moisture buildup. Change your underwear daily or more often if you experience sweating or leakage, ensuring it's clean and dry before wearing. If you use absorbent products like briefs or pads, change them frequently and continue to follow these hygiene steps to prevent moisture buildup. And finally, daily monitoring offers peace of mind. Take a few moments each day to check the groin area for any signs of trouble, such as redness, an unusual odor, itching, scaling, or changes in skin texture. A hand mirror can be helpful, or don't hesitate to ask for assistance if visibility is an issue. Early detection is truly key to preventing minor issues from becoming significant. If you notice any persistent symptoms or anything unusual, please consult a healthcare provider promptly. Doctors and nurses are accustomed to addressing these concerns and can provide targeted treatments such as antifungal creams or other gentle remedies to resolve issues quickly and effectively. Proper groin care isn't just about preventing irritations or odors, it's about preserving your comfort, confidence, and dignity. Discomfort in this area can affect your ability to move freely, sleep soundly, or engage in social activities, leading to frustration.
By contrast, a simple daily routine can restore your sense of self and prevent issues that might otherwise disrupt your life. The groin may be a private area, but its impact on your well-being is profound. Taking care of your groin is an act of self-respect, a commitment to protecting your health, mobility, and emotional well-being. In just a few minutes a day, you can prevent discomfort and maintain the confidence that comes with feeling clean and comfortable. Remember, the groin is not an optional part of your hygiene routine. It's a core pillar of your overall health. Investing those few minutes will truly reap rewards in a more comfortable, confident, and vibrant life.
And now, let's gently pivot to a part of the body often ignored, perhaps dismissed as insignificant, yet quietly important to your health: the navel, or belly button. This small, unassuming indentation in the center of your abdomen might seem like it doesn't warrant much thought. After all, it's just a tiny scar from your umbilical cord, right? But here's a gentle reality that deserves our attention. If neglected, the navel can become one of the body's more sensitive areas, especially as we gain more experience in life, particularly after 70. Without proper care, this overlooked pocket can subtly harbor bacteria, yeast, and tiny particles, leading to irritation, minor infections, and even broader health considerations. Let's explore why this happens, why it matters, and how to care for this hidden area with the gentle diligence it deserves. The navel is more than just a quirky feature of our anatomy. It's a recessed, warm, and often moist area that naturally collects an array of tiny things: sweat, dead skin cells, lint from clothing, soap residue, and microscopic dirt particles. For many, the assumption is that a quick rinse in the shower is enough to keep it clean. But the navel's unique structure, a crevice that can trap moisture and debris, makes it a prime breeding ground for bacteria and yeast if not properly maintained. This is especially true for us as we age, as our skin and immune systems undergo gentle changes that can heighten sensitivity. As we mature, several factors can amplify the navel's susceptibility to issues. Our skin often becomes a little less taut around the midsection, and the abdominal wall may soften, which can result in a deeper or more recessed navel. This deeper pocket creates an even more inviting environment for moisture and debris to accumulate. Our immune system, while still doing its best, may not be as quick to fight off even minor irritations. A small bacterial or yeast buildup in the navel could therefore escalate into a more noticeable issue. For many, bending over or reaching the navel to clean it thoroughly can become a bit physically challenging due to mobility changes. As a result, this area is sometimes unintentionally skipped or only superficially rinsed. Certain health conditions, like diabetes, obesity, or compromised circulation, common among older adults, can also increase the consideration of irritations in warm, moist areas like the navel. Even those with a history of abdominal surgeries or past belly button piercings might find these areas can subtly trap tiny particles. The subtle warning signs of navel neglect don't always announce themselves dramatically. Often, they start quietly, making them easy to overlook. A faint, unusual odor emanating from the navel is often the first gentle clue that something is amiss. Mild redness or itchiness around the navel might be dismissed as dry skin or irritation from clothing. A sticky or moist feeling, sometimes accompanied by a small amount of discharge, can signal that bacteria or yeast might be thriving. Persistent discomfort that doesn't go away with a quick rinse is a gentle red flag. If these subtle symptoms are ignored, they can escalate into omphalitis, a medical term for inflammation or infection of the navel. In seniors, omphalitis can be particularly stubborn to treat due to slower skin regeneration and sometimes a less robust immune response. What might start as a minor irritation could take weeks to heal, potentially disrupting your daily comfort. Consider Peter, a 79-year-old known for his meticulous hygiene. He showered daily and was always neatly dressed, yet he began noticing a persistent itch around his navel, attributing it to dry skin. Over time, the itch worsened, and his daughter, while helping him one morning, detected a faint, unusual odor. A visit to the doctor revealed a yeast irritation in his navel, caused by a buildup of moisture, dead skin cells, and tiny particles that had gone unnoticed for months. Peter's story is a gentle reminder that even the most diligent individuals can overlook this small but critical area.
The navel's vulnerability truly increases with age for several reasons. Our aging skin is thinner, less elastic, and more prone to moisture retention, especially in recessed areas like the navel. As abdominal muscles naturally soften, the navel can become deeper or develop folds, trapping more debris and moisture. Health and lifestyle factors such as diabetes, obesity, or limited mobility gently suggest a higher need for attention in warm, moist areas. Even sitting for long periods or wearing tight clothing can exacerbate moisture buildup. Physical limitations such as arthritis or reduced flexibility can simply make it harder to clean the navel thoroughly, leading to unintentional neglect. So how can we care for our navel with gentle intention? Proper navel care doesn't require much time or effort, but it does demand a little consistency. Clean gently but thoroughly during your daily bath or sponge wash. Use a cotton swab, the corner of a soft washcloth, or a clean fingertip dipped in warm water mixed with a mild, fragrance-free soap. Remember, harsh soaps can irritate sensitive skin. Gently insert the swab or cloth into the navel and softly swab the interior, rotating carefully to remove any lint, sweat, or debris. Avoid digging too deeply or scrubbing aggressively, as this can irritate the delicate skin. Rinse and dry completely. After cleaning, rinse the navel thoroughly with a clean, damp cloth to remove any soap residue, which can itself cause irritation if left behind. Dry the area meticulously using a clean, dry cotton pad, tissue, or the corner of a towel. Even a small amount of residual moisture can create an environment for microbial growth. For deeper navels or hard-to-reach areas, consider using a hairdryer on a cool, low setting. Monitor for warning signs regularly. Check your navel for redness, swelling, unusual discharge, or a strong odor. It should feel clean, dry, and free of soreness or stickiness. If you notice any persistent symptoms, please consult a healthcare provider promptly. Early intervention can prevent minor issues from becoming serious infections. If your navel is particularly deep or has folds, which can be common in seniors or those with higher body mass, you might consider cleaning it twice daily, especially in hot or humid weather when sweat accumulates. Opt for loose, breathable clothing made of natural fibers like cotton to reduce moisture buildup and friction. And finally, never ignore pain or unusual discharge. Pain, swelling, or any discharge, especially if it's foul-smelling or discolored, are clear signs of an irritation that requires immediate attention. Seniors with diabetes, poor circulation, or a history of abdominal surgery or piercings are at a higher consideration for complications. Please don't dismiss these symptoms as normal or wait for them to resolve on their own. Think of your navel as a small, hidden closet in your home. You don't open it every day, but if you never clean it, dust, dirt, and clutter accumulate silently. Over time, this buildup creates an uncomfortable mess that's harder to address. Similarly, neglecting your navel allows bacteria, yeast, and debris to accumulate, potentially leading to irritations that can subtly sap your energy, comfort, and confidence. Daily navel care is a small but powerful act of preventative health. It's not about vanity or overzealous hygiene, it's about protecting your skin, supporting your well-being, and preventing minor issues from becoming major disruptions. A clean navel means fresher-feeling clothes, fewer skin irritations, and a reduced need for interventions. Most importantly, it's an act of self-respect, a quiet acknowledgement that every part of your body, no matter how small, deserves your gentle care.
So, in our final thoughts today, Let's consider what these three body parts, your feet, your groin, and your navel, truly say about your health. They're more than just areas to clean. They can be your body's gentle early warning systems. These often overlooked regions quietly signal how your body is coping with changes as we gain more experience in life, or microbial imbalances. For those of us in our 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond, paying attention to these areas becomes even more critical as our skin, immunity, and mobility naturally change. Let's gently recap the key lessons from these three areas. Our feet. Far more than just a source of daily movement, your feet are the unsung heroes of your mobility and independence. Neglecting them can lead to discomfort, pain, and even limit your activities. Daily, gentle care supports circulation, prevents dryness and cracks, and helps maintain your ability to move freely and comfortably. The groin. This sensitive area, sometimes neglected due to discomfort or embarrassment, is where hygiene truly meets dignity. Moisture, heat, and friction can create a cozy environment for irritations, especially for seniors who sit for long periods, wear tight clothing, or manage incontinence. Proper cleaning and drying preserve skin health, boost mobility, and reinforce personal confidence. The navel. Often the most forgotten part of the body, this tiny pocket is surprisingly prone to bacterial and yeast buildup if not cleaned with intention. A quick 30-second routine of gentle cleaning and thorough drying can prevent irritations, sparing you weeks of discomfort or the need for remedies. The deeper message here is about the power of small acts to create a big impact. Aging well isn't about grand gestures, expensive treatments, or drastic lifestyle changes. It's about small, consistent acts of care that honor your body's needs. Cleaning these three areas daily takes just a few minutes, but yields profound benefits. You'll experience fewer skin issues as regular care reduces rashes, irritations, and discomfort, keeping your skin comfortable and healthy. You'll enjoy enhanced comfort, as clean, dry skin in these sensitive areas means less friction, itching, or unease, allowing you to move and rest with ease. You'll feel a boosted confidence, as caring for these hidden areas reinforces a wonderful sense of control and self-respect, reminding you that you are absolutely worth the effort. And importantly, it's about preventative health. By addressing these areas proactively, you reduce the likelihood of issues that can subtly drain your energy or require additional attention. Seniors who prioritize these small routines often report better skin health, fewer visits to the doctor for these kinds of issues, and a stronger, more connected relationship with their bodies. They feel fresher, move more comfortably, and sleep better, free from the nagging itch or odor that can sometimes start with one neglected spot. Most importantly, they embody a quiet resilience, a gentle refusal to let age diminish their commitment to feeling good.
Thank you for joining me today to explore these three often overlooked body parts that play such a significant role in your health and comfort as you age. By giving your feet, groin, and navel the care they deserve, you're not just preventing discomfort, you're protecting your mobility, confidence, and overall well-being. What have you learned today that surprised you the most? Perhaps it's the importance of drawing between your toes, gently cleaning your groin area, or paying a little more attention to your navel. I invite you to share one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice in the comments below. Your story could very well become a warm light and inspiration for others on their journey to feeling their best. If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like, sharing it with someone who might benefit, and subscribing to our channel for more practical tips to help you feel your best at any age. Your support helps us continue to share valuable lessons for vibrant aging. Thank you for your valuable time and for being here today.